Hello, I'm Atara Matthews from South Africa. Let us continue with part 2 of our prayer for those in adultery. Keep your way far from her, and do not go near to the door of her house, lest you give your vigor to others, lest strangers be filled with your strength, and your hard-earned goods go to the house of an alien, and you groan at your latter end. For on account of a harlot one is reduced to a loaf of bread, and an adulteress hunts for the precious life. He who keeps company with harlots wastes his wealth. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways, for the heart is like channels of water in the hands of the Lord. He turns it wherever he wishes. Do not strain to her paths, for many are the victims she has cast down, and numerous are all her slain. Her house is the way to Sheol, descending to the chambers of death. The mouth of an adulteress is a deep pit. He who is cursed of the Lord will fall into it. For harlot is a deep pit, and an adulterous woman is a narrow well. From Proverbs 7. The one who commits adultery with a woman is lacking sense. He who would destroy himself does it. Surely she lurks as a robber, and increases the faithless among men. Like a bird that wanders from her nest, so is a man who wanders from his home. From Proverbs 6:27. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong. For the lips of an adulteress drip honey, and smoother than oil is her speech. But in the end she is bitter as wormwood, and sharp as two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. She does not ponder the path of life. Her ways are unstable. She does not know it. From Proverbs 5. You, adulteress, you do not know that friendship with the world is hostility with God? Therefore, whoever wishes to be a friend of the world makes himself an enemy of God. And do not participate in the unfaithful deeds of darkness, for it is disgraceful even to speak of the things which are done by them in secret. From James 4. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war according to flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but divinely powerful for the destruction of fortresses. We are destroying every lofty thing raised up against the knowledge of God, and we are taking every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. From 2 Corinthians 10, verse 3-5. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and especially click the notification bell so that you will receive the notification for part 3, which is our final part of our prayer for those in adultery.